I've been playing Conquest of Azeroth since around 2024, back when it was still in its alpha stage. And for the longest time, I considered myself to be a ranger player. It was a class that I had a lot of fun on, and there were two specs that I could see myself maining for the foreseeable future. However, with the launch of Conquest of Azeroth in 2026, it turned out to be the case that a lot of the specs got changed around. And now, I find myself in this position where I'm kind of looking for a new spec to main. So with that in mind, today I'm going to be showcasing just a little bit of casual Stalker Venomancer gameplay. Based on the current gameplay, I would say that this spec plays most similarly to Feral Druid from Retail WoW. The most obvious comparison of this is that you have multiple forms that you can shift into for different uses, as well as basically combo points. If you look above my player HP bar, you can see that I am building these little green eggs, which are known as brood marks. And just as you would expect, you spin brood marks on combo point spenders to deal additional damage or additional effects. And the reason that I would say that this spec does not act similarly to a rogue is because you actually don't have that much CC in your kit. You do have access to different shapeshift forms that you can use to become tankier, heal yourself, all these different things, as you will see in this next clip. Aside from the shapeshifting and the general Stalker rotation, there really isn't that much more to offer. I don't claim to be an expert in the spec, or even the class really. I'm just someone who is looking for a new class to main. Maybe you were similar to me. Maybe this game came out and it was the case that the spec that you thought you were going to play ended up being completely different. So now you find yourself looking around just like I do, trying to find a new spec that you will find whimsy for. I can't tell you with confidence that Stalker Venomancer is that spec for me, but I can tell you with confidence that so far, as I've been leveling it, it has been quite enjoyable. And with that in mind, the rest of this video is just going to be raw gameplay. Enjoy!